What if I told you Colorado's quarterback problems have nothing to do with arm strength, talent, or even play calling? What if the real issue is something almost nobody notices? Because that's exactly what Shedeur Sanders walked into the quarterback room and pointed out the moment he returned to Boulder. And trust me, his message hit hard. While most people see football as a quarterback throwing to an open receiver, Shedeur sees something completely different. He sees timing, rhythm, trust, and according to him, when one piece of that puzzle breaks, the entire offense collapses. Think about it. A quarterback can have a rocket arm and perfect mechanics. None of it matters if the receiver isn't where he's supposed to be. You're dead in the water before the play even develops. That's the lesson Shedeur brought back to Colorado. According to reports, the former Buffalo star took time away from his own battle for a starting job with the Cleveland Browns and returned to Boulder to sit in on a film session with Colorado's quarterbacks. This wasn't some publicity stunt. This wasn't a quick handshake and photo opportunity. This was a masterclass. And sitting there, taking it all in, was Julian Juju Lewis, the former five-star recruit who many believe could become the future of Colorado football. But Shedeur didn't sugarcoat anything. He immediately identified what he believes sabotaged Colorado's offense after his departure: poor route discipline and broken timing between quarterbacks and receivers. In simple terms, guys weren't doing their jobs. Shedeur explained that when a quarterback commits to one side of the field and the receiver doesn't run the route correctly, everything falls apart. Anticipation disappears, rhythm vanishes, reads become messy. Suddenly, a play that should take 2 seconds turns into chaos. The quarterback holds the football too long, pressure arrives, the pocket collapses, and now you're trying to create magic out of a broken play. That's football's domino effect. And if anyone knows the difference between a functioning offense and a broken one, it's Shedeur Sanders. Just look at the numbers. With Shedeur running the offense, Colorado went 9-4. Without him, the Buffaloes crashed to 3-9. That's not a small decline, that's a complete collapse. And according to Shedeur, the issue wasn't simply quarterback talent. It was discipline, accountability, and understanding how every player on the field affects the quarterback's rhythm. During the film session, he reportedly walked through a specific play. One receiver ran his assignment perfectly, another route was executed correctly. Then Shedeur asked a question that reportedly stopped the room cold. Are you guys actually holding your receivers accountable? That's leadership, because elite quarterbacks don't just throw passes, they demand excellence. They make sure every receiver knows the exact depth, timing, and responsibility of every route. If a receiver makes a mistake, the quarterback has to address it. Otherwise, the entire offense pays the price. And that's where Shedeur believes Juju Lewis still has room to grow. Not physically, mentally, as a leader, as the commander of the offense. Reports say Juju sat there completely locked in, absorbing every word. And honestly, that's encouraging, because leadership isn't something you magically wake up with. It's learned, it's developed, and there's no better teacher than someone who already succeeded in the exact same room. But Shedeur didn't stop there. He reportedly went even deeper into the mental side of quarterback play. Pre-snap reads, coverage recognition, defensive leverage, post-snap adjustments, understanding when a one-on-one matchup actually isn't a good matchup, recognizing pressure before it arrives, processing all of that information in just a few seconds. That's what separates good quarterbacks from elite ones. Anybody can throw the football. The great ones see the game differently. And Shedeur was essentially trying to teach Juju Lewis to see the field through his own eyes. Because quarterbacking isn't just about making throws, it's about feeling the game, understanding the rhythm, trusting the structure, and commanding everyone around you. That's why this return to Boulder might end up being one of the most important moments of Colorado's offseason. Not because Shedeur came back to relive old memories, not because he wanted attention, but because he returned to pass down knowledge that could change the trajectory of Colorado's future. The message was simple: demand discipline, hold teammates accountable, master the mental side of the game, and never allow yourself to become a passive quarterback, because talent alone doesn't win football games. Leadership does. And if Julian Lewis truly absorbed everything Shedeur Sanders taught during that film session, Colorado may have taken its first big step towards climbing back from that disappointing 3-9 season. The question now is simple: can Julian Lewis turn those lessons into wins? Because if he can, this film session may eventually be remembered as the day Colorado's future quarterback finally started thinking like Shedeur Sanders.